Action next. Good morning, Colin. TGIF. What's on the itinerary today?
Desperate teams often make Hail Marys. It appears to be what the Jets are doing. And Burrow and Mahomes didn't get here just because they're talented. We'll talk about that both coming up.
Sounds great. All right, LeBron and the Lakers kick off a 5-game road trip tomorrow when they face off against the Celtics. Shannon, who wins this one tomorrow? Two of your favorites.
I'm going to go GOAT. GOAT and AD. AD gets back in the swing of things.
Yep.
He's a little rusty. You expected that of a guy that's missed 20 straight games. But I think he has his legs back under him a little better, and I think he plays even better than he played against the Spurs. LeBron gets back on track, shoots a high percentage, and I think they want a close ball game.
LeBron got this.
Yeah.
That's what I think. He should come out at Boston tomorrow night wearing a 98 jersey.
There you go.
Well, why not? Wear a 98 because you are number 98 now, right?
Man, there you go.
Isn't that your 2K?
You ain't going to let that. You ain't going to let this go.
Well, he should have this. AD should have this. You've even got Hachimura. You got
Man, stop saying Hachimura.
I love Hachimura. The point is, you guys are a little better than Boston is playing right now. They just lost to the Knicks. They've lost twice at home to Orlando. How many monster games has Bron had at Boston?
Yeah.
The greatest game I ever saw him play was that game 2 that year. Well,
you remember his last year in Cleveland. He single-handedly got that team there, and they won in 7 games, and that game 7 on the road, Skip.
Yeah.
He had a monster game.
Okay. All right, here we go again.
Yeah.
I got the Lakers.
You got the Lakers?
Well,
I got the Lakers, too.
Old number
Great
98.
show, gentlemen. It is a jam-packed weekend of sporting events. We hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. We'll see you Monday morning. Stay with us, though. The Herd's next. After the latest update, LeBron James is now the highest-rated player in the NBA 2K video game. LeBron has a 98 rating. Everyone else, a 97 or below. Shannon, I know this makes your day. On a scale of 1 to, let's just say 1 million. How impressive is that?
Yeah! What you got to say about that, Gil? You were talking about it.
Are you going to a billion?
Yeah!
Or what?
Yeah, it's more than a meal.
Yeah.
More than a million.
More than a
More than, greater than. You saw it. He done got a bump now. At 38 years of age, in year 20, he's the highest rated man on 2K. Now, I want to know, in my lifetime, in your lifetime, will you ever see a player rated this high in his late 30 and year 20? I think not.
No.
98 over Luka, Nikola Jokic, Giannis, Embiid. He 2 point over KD. And he got the second highest dunk rating behind Ja. What? It's very impressive. You do realize that they base ratings on individual play, not team success, because I know where you tried to head. And I don't even want to hear nothing about that middle one, because I know that's where you're going to probably try to lead to. You think you're slick, too. What is that free throw? I wonder what his free throw rating is.
That's a good one. I haven't written that one down.
Don't worry about it.
You know.
Skip, look, no one saw this coming. It's a historic. He's playing at a historic level in year 20. And no one is currently playing better, although their records, there's not a whole lot in the win total to show for it.
No.
But nobody's playing better than LeBron James, and the ratings reflect how well he's playing. He's averaging in the month of January 33.6, 9.4, 8 assists. For the season, he's basically 30, 9, and 7. He should be 98. He's going to keep going. Why? Before long, he'll be 99.
Really?
And then what you going to do?
Yeah. So, scale of 1 to 1 million, he's a trilly? Is that what he is?
A trilly.
Yeah.
A trilly.
Okay. I give you the big picture of this. It is phenomenal. It is astonishing what he has done. It is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay.
It's all of the above.
What's the catch?
You know that word?
Yeah, I do.
I think it's from Mary Poppins.
But it is from Mary Poppins.
There are several catches to this. Because even though I will buy the 98 as the overall,
Yeah.
when I look hard at this, how can you have a 98 and your team is a losing team? How can it be sub 500 when you're a 98? Well, I'll tell you exactly why. As a closer this year, he gets a 48.
Whatever.
And I may be being nice about the 48. And as a three-point shooter, he gets a 0 because he's at the bottom of the barrel.
They said this album.
Okay, well, it's just wrong. Okay, let me quickly recount the ways as a closer that he has failed his team. I'm going to remind everybody, I dare anybody out there to go back and look at the tapes of these games. Be my guest, please. I'm just going to be quick with this because the Indiana game at home was just unforgivable because you're up 17 at home over Indiana with 10 minutes left, and down the stretch of the game in the fourth quarter, LeBron goes 2 for 8, 0 for 1 from 3, scores 4 points. He's a -10, and they lose at the buzzer. You can't do it. At Philadelphia, they had a miraculous comeback at the end of the game. No thanks to LeBron because he didn't contribute at all to it. And what happened in overtime? He scores 0. He goes 0 for 2 from the field and 0 for 1 from 3. Well, it's just not good. You're a 98. You got to be there for your team in that game, and you weren't there. And then the Celtics at home, you get a nice look for a walk-off 3, and you missed it. You got to make one every once in a while. And then the Hornets at home, you've got them, and then you don't got them. And LeBron just went ghost down the stretch of that game, and then he runs out of the
And then went to Charlotte and did what to him?
Okay, he did. But he didn't do it at home, and they lost by 2 at home to Charlotte. Unforgivable, inexcusable. Then the Maverick game at home. My God, LeBron, what are you doing? Fourth quarter and 2 overtimes, and he just ghosted his team. And he was a combined 2 of 12 in the fourth quarter and 2 overtimes. And in the 2 overtimes, he went 0 for 6 and 0 for 4 from 3. It's not good enough. You can't be a 98 if you do that.
Yeah, you can. It is.
Okay, and then the Sixers come to the crypt. And down the stretch, he doesn't score in the last 3 minutes, and they lose a close game. I don't get it. And then Sacramento at home, in the fourth quarter, he goes 1 of 7, 0 for 3 from 3, and they lose by 5. It's not good enough. At Sacramento, they call a play for LeBron at the end of the game, and he doesn't really want the ball. And Schroeder finally runs out to the top, back past half court. Give me the ball, and he's the one who drives it and makes the 2 free throws after De'Aaron Fox fouls him. It's one thing after another. So as a closer, I think I'm being nice to him to give him a 48. It's probably less than that. And,
but they didn't have closing on there. Okay. They got overall rating, 3-point, and dunk.
I got it, because for the most part, through big stretches of the game, he is astonishing. And yet, from 3 this year, he has now fallen to 148th out of 150
And the 3-point, he's 77, and that's reflective of that.
Okay, he's 30.4%. He averages 7 attempts a game, which is 36th in the league. It's way too high, just way too many attempts when you're missing that many threes. And it should detract slightly from your 98, but it doesn't because you're playing to the crowd. Everybody, he's the face of the league. He's it. He's the most popular player in the league, and they want the 98 to reflect that.
No. But he's been the most popular player.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I mean, he ran away as the leading vote getter again.
All right.
So he's been that.
Okay.
But Skip, at first he was 96. His play has said he deserves to be higher.
Okay, I agree with that in the big picture of things because even the other night, even against the Clippers, name a game.
Against the Clippers.
Ever since December 30th, he has been like from another planet.
Yeah.
It's like he's
on
vibranium. I don't know.
I told you this was coming, right?
Yeah.
I told you. Was he clear of that look?
I don't know if you foretold of this.
This is. I told you he had a little something going on.
Yeah.
Once he got that worked out, and then what happened, Skip?
Atlanta happened. At Atlanta with mom and wife in the front row.
Rocket.
There he went.
Rocket.
And he has not looked back. And I never thought I'd see the day that a 38-year-old would play like a 28-year-old, but he is.
What you mean?
Okay.
39, 40.
Right. Okay.
I was talking to somebody that follows the NBA, covers the NBA. They said, I believe LeBron James can play like this for another 3-4 years.
Well, it looks like he could. I don't know why not.
Well, if he plays like this for another 3-4 years, that record going to be so far out of there, ain't nobody going to get it.
I think we're all agreeing that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like Barry's home run record. I don't believe nobody going to get that.
Okay. I don't know what his mentality is going to be after he passes Kareem. Would it be the same?
It's the same.
Okay.
He's exceeded whatever you thought LeBron James might be coming out of high school.
Yeah.
Whatever your goals were for him, whatever your goals and aspirations were for him, he's exceeded it.
Well, the ultimate goal is to win one more chip, right?
Who said that ain't going to happen?
I don't know.
Who said that ain't going to happen?
He's going to have to be.
I'm going to always say it won't happen.
I'm saying this team doesn't have a closer unless it's Schroeder.
I want you to say that he won't win another title.
He will not win another title. I said it.
I want 10 cases.
Out loud.
I want 10 cases.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it right now. It's a futures bet because he might play 3 or 4 more years, right?
And when he win the title.
Yeah. He and Bron eat together?
I don't know. That might happen. Yeah, it just might happen.
It might happen.
But LeBron got to go to school for 1 year.
He's got to go to school, and then he's got to be good enough to play with his dad.
He'll be good enough. He's fine.
Right now, his dad's 98.
No, he's a 98 rating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
98 rating.
Yeah.
So that 98 rating is hard.